Chapter 3 Friend or Foe. Monday. I've lived in darkness a long time. Over the years, my eyes adjusted until the dark became my world and I could see. I've lived by it, the code. But this mysterious person that has been stalking me has opened a light inside of me. I had a long weekend to think on this matter. A lot of questions are boiling inside of me, and they are ready to pop. Why did he take out my failed victim? Why hasn't he confronted me yet? But my most thought-provoking question is, who are you? I went to school today like normal. But I kept a close eye on everyone. I was observing, trying to figure out who this John Doe truly was. I made some notes on sus individuals. Rowley, mama's boy, kind of thick. Wouldn't believe he would kill someone unless they insulted Joshi. Fregley, weird and perverted individual. Doesn't seem like a killer, but if you saw his search history, you would probably be scared being around him. Alex Ruda, very smart and is quiet to himself. Could be a dark horse for my stalker. He seems to be very calm and collected. I like that. Who am I forgetting? Can't be Bryce because he was in the hospital while the present was put into my room. Could it be someone that doesn't even go to this school? That wouldn't make sense. I don't have a life outside of this place. Yoo-hoo, Greggy Pooh. We need to talk. Crap. I realize now. I forgot about Albert flipping Sandy. This is Albert's first day back to school since trying to make out a speed bump and he wants to talk to me? Whatever he wants to talk about, I assume it can only be bad. Let's cut to the chase, Heffley. Don't be acting like I didn't see you behind the bush on Tuesday. What bush? Cut the crap! Now, I don't really care what you were doing exactly. You could have been jacking your crap for all I know. But I just want to let you know that whatever you saw stays between us, my friend. Alright, friend. And to make sure you don't snitch, I have something to show you. It was a naked selfie of me? Back the flip off, Albert. Whoa, daddy, chill. I'm just trying to say that if you F with me, I'll F you back even harder than you could ever imagine. Understood? I couldn't let him see my true self. I had to stay calm, collected. I had to obey to his demand. Understood. Good. I'll see you around, bro, Chacho. Albert saw a glimpse of who I truly am. Beneath the mask. He came too close today. I need to keep my guard up even more now. The neighborhood tattler. Local student. Speed bump still missing. Hey, Pookie. Shut up, Fregley. I went to English class after that weird encounter and then met up with Bethany. When I'm in a pretty bad mood, seeing her lightens up my day. Even though I felt calm, I couldn't stop thinking about who my follower is. When I got home, I did some research. I searched up online for any recent murders in Plainview and surrounding areas to try to find out any connections on who this guy is. In my time, I've learned that killers always leave patterns. That's how you are able to catch them. That's why I make sure when I kill, I don't. Of course, I found nothing helpful. Every murder was one of mine, and because I'm a pro, no one can connect the crimes together. Then suddenly, I found something insane. I saw a news article from about 10 years ago talking about how 2 kids were found in a cabin in the woods on the outskirts of Plainview, surrounded by blood and chopped up body parts. It was some of the most gruesome and disturbing crap I've ever seen. And I kill people. There were 2 brothers in the carnage, alive, but their faces were blurred out and their names were redacted. When I tried to take a close look, I started to get really dizzy and had a panic attack. What just happened to me? I've never felt like that. Ever. I'm usually so calm, so collected. Am I okay? I decided to stop and get some rest because I felt like crap. When I was about to fall asleep, the doorbell woke me up. I got it, Greg. Don't worry about it. Good. I can finally get some much needed rest. Greg, they're here for you. Really? You can possibly be here for me right now. I slowly walked downstairs, trying to not give a crap until I stopped dead in my tracks because of who was at the front door. Are you Greg Heffley? Crap, they're here for me. I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm Greg. Can we talk then, Greg? Privately. He hasn't said I'm arrested. That means they got nothing on me. Yet. This is good news. I'm just going to ask you a few questions, Greg Heffley. Yes, of course. You're pretty good friends with Shrag Gupta, correct? I want to say friends, more like acquaintances. Crap, he's trying to dig into me. I need to stay calm, cool, collected. I can't let him have any suspicions. So you've hung out with him before? I guess yeah, like once or twice. You do know what happened to your friend, right? He went missing. We had a whole speech for him. It's so horrible what happened. Yeah, now Greg, it came as a surprise for me when we saw your car on a traffic cam just one block away from Chirag's last location on the same night he went missing. What? Pretty big coincidence, am I right? Yes, definitely. So why did you kill Chirag, Greg? What are you talking about? Answer me. He doesn't know jack crap. If he did know something, he wouldn't be telling it to me at my house. He would be telling it to me in a cell. I suggest you back off, detective. I could just file a harassment lawsuit against you for accusing me in my own household. You're a funny guy, Greg. We'll be seeing each other soon, Greg, Heffley. Most likely with a warrant. He just threatened me. This bee just threatened me. I watched him leave and get in his car, but all I could do was sigh. Flip me. Bro, what's Roderick doing with that knife, bro? The detective effed with the wrong person today. He doesn't realize it yet, but soon he'll understand. And when he does, it'll be too late to save himself. I'll make flipping sure of it. But first, I need to deal with the pressing issue at hand. If they do manage to get a warrant on my house, they'll surely find and leave 30 bodies buried in my backyard. I need to find a new spot, tonight, to relocate them and to get them off my bloody hands. Good thing I know just the place. Tuesday. I actually didn't know the place, not at first at least. In the middle of the night when everyone went to sleep, I dug up one of my victims, Chirag. His body is so tiny, it's perfect for my test. I picked it up and drove until I found the place. The place had exactly what I needed, a wood chipper. It was the perfect way to dispose of my bodies. It's what I thought at first until I actually threw Chirag's body in it. Bon voyage, scammer. Damn, this guy got chopped and screwed. Damn it, the wood chipper flipping broke. After only one body. Maybe it was for the better. Middle of noise and was really messy. I'm going to drive home, contemplating what to do next until I found something intriguing. The Raffanok Lake. It made so much sense. I immediately booked it back home and started to prepare. I was going to dump the bodies into the lake where they surely would never be found, but I was on a time limit. I realized I had to get back home before sunrise so I don't look suspicious, but I was too far in to stop now. I already had 10 bodies loaded up in my car and the rest were going to be taken soon. I have 4 hours left before sunrise. That gives me approximately 15 minutes for any room for error. I need to book it now. I put my foot on the gas and started flying over 100 miles per hour to the lake. I arrived and started hurriedly throwing rocks in the bags so the bodies would stay at the bottom of the lake forever. I found a random canoe on the side of the lake and hopped in with the bodies. Then I dropped them off in the middle of the lake, letting them submerge to the musky depths below. I repeated the process 2 more times, and on my last time, it felt like I was letting go a piece of who I truly am, the monster. I threw the last body in and sighed. It felt like a new beginning, a new era for me. A new era for that monster under this mask. Goodbye, friends. It's time to get back home. The clock is still ticking. I got home just a bit late, but I wasn't seen. I climbed through my window and fell on my bed. I haven't gotten much sleep lately because of everything going on, and I was hoping to get a few minutes of rest. Wake up, Greg! Flip off. I would slash Roderick right now if he was a part of my code. The heck happened to you, Greg? It was rough getting rid of my morning wood. What? Don't worry, we have all been there. Anyways, get ready, we're late for school. Today's gonna be a rough day. I went to school and I felt so out of it. My stalker and all these people suspicious of me have been keeping me up at night recently. I was gonna go through with killing Bryce. I don't know what happened to me then. That's not my ordinary self. I need something to get me back on track, back to the basics. I need to kill someone. Hello, Emilio Mendoza. And I'm going to do it tonight. Hey, Greg, you want to come over to my house tonight? Damn it, It's going to be hard letting her down. Don't get me wrong, I want to go, but I need to do this for me. I can't tonight, sorry. Well, why? I have personal issues I need to take care of. Crap, that excuse was flipping horrible. Okay, so tomorrow then? I may be alright. I gotta go. Bye. Okay, bye? If you don't realize, I'm not great at social interactions. Everyone fakes emotions daily, but I fake them all. My main emotion is the dark passenger. It's the reason I kill and maybe why I'm so effed up. I've had it with me for as long as I remember. 99% of my life I spend wearing a mask. And the only times I take it off and share it are the moments before I put a knife through the hearts of my victims. And I'm highly anticipating the moment where I make Emilio my victim. Tonight's the night. 12 hours later, I'm a predator and Emilio Mendoza is my prey. I hide in the shadows, and when the time is right, I pounce out and attack. And once I attack, Emilio will feel all the wrath I can give. Emilio's a gang leader. Of course he has his goons do most of the dirty work, but he makes the final decisions. Whether he makes the kill or not, the blood is still in his hands. One stab to the neck with my needle did the trick. Now it's time for my ritual. Wakey, wakey, Emilio. Who the flip are you? That kind of talk is going to bring you closer to your victims. I didn't kill no one. Maybe, but their blood is still on your hands. Why the heck are you doing this to me? Oh, I'm not so much doing this to you. Mainly I'm doing this for me. You flippin' psycho. Me? Psycho? You leave pain wherever you go. I only leave pain in the hearts of my victims, who society doesn't give a flip about. But people care about me, and if you kill me, what do you leave behind? A world without you. Look at that, steady as a surgeon. It feels good to be back. Stop! Oh, stop! Please! Self-care is a very important thing. After I put Emilio's body in a garbage bag, I drove to my new usual spot and dropped him in. I watched his body slowly sink to the bottom and I smiled. Goodbye, Emilio Mendoza. I then drove back home and parked my car undetected. I stalked back in through my window. I almost tripped on something strange in my bed. He's back. My stalker left another cooler with something in it on my bed. I opened the cooler and I was in shock at what I saw. It was Chirag's ring. I was wondering how he obtained it until I saw something else in the box. A note. It seems you left something at the crime scene that anyone could have found if I didn't find it first. I didn't expect this from you. Make sure to be more careful next time. Partner, we'll be seeing each other very soon. Hopefully, you're finally on the same terms. My stalker helped me? I'm really starting to get confused on what his game is in all this. Clearly, he wants something more than I realize, or he would have turned me in by now. I guess all I can really ask now is, are you friend or foe, Mr. Ice Cooler Killer? Saturday. What the heck just happened? I was hanging out with Fregley and Rowley today at my place when suddenly Bethany showed up and was peed. I went out to the porch and asked her what was wrong. What she told me made me realize I effed up big time. Are you cheating on me, Greg? What are you talking about? This could only be bad. What girl were you effing, Greg? What do you mean? I didn't do jack crap. Tuesday night, Greg, you said you had personal stuff to take care of, but you were at some random flipping house in the middle of the night for 2 hours. That's when I realized I messed up bad. I've got to turn off my Snapchat location that night. She thinks I was cheating on her, but what I was actually doing is way worse. It's not what you think, I promise. Then what is it, Greg? I can't tell you. If you want anything of us to last, Greg, you need to tell the truth or we are done forever. Bethany stormed out into her car and drove away after that. How do I fix this? What lie can I possibly tell to get out of this mess?
You know, if you need a hooker, Greg, now that you're single, just hit me up. And if you do, make sure to refer me. I'm trying to get a $10 credit bonus.
Die, Fregley. Before I could think about what to do any further, Riley comes barging over telling us we have to see what's on TV. 2 fishermen made a ghastly discovery today when they stumbled upon an underwater graveyard on Rappahannock Lake.
There's bodies in the bags, dude.
Holy crap. butchered bodies were found inside the heavy-duty garbage bags, submerged with rocks. Authorities have located 29 bags in total.
Did you hear that? Nearly 30 bodies. Isn't that insane?
It's amazing. End of chapter 3.